Welcome back to Glam Tones. It's me, Gigi, and today we are going to go ahead and hit fall really hard. We're going to make fall fall. That's my dad joke for you. We are going to start with all of these lovely things, and the first thing we're going to use is this black polish by Gelixir. Gelixir, I'm enjoying it. I have like five colors by them, and every single one of them is just really, really nice. So if you have a shop near you that sells it, I don't think I've seen it on Amazon. I can't speak to that 100% though, because I look for a lot of things and I don't remember if I've looked for it. Now the white is by DND DC and I like it just fine, but I find the Gelixir to be super sticky, so I think I'm gonna buy the white from them and see if it's also just as sticky, so I don't have to use a base coat, because sometimes the base coat, and you'll see with the blue, can make it look a little spotty when you're doing this kind of a technique, and I don't like that as much. So, and you can see the orange and the yellow blend really nice. The green blends really nice, but you can see the blue, it gets a little spotty, right? So I'm not sure if that's a function of the base coat or just the blue itself. But I'm always experimenting, so I want to try. Excuse me, I have a little frog in my throat. Ribbit. I want to try some experiments. I like to experiment. I want to try some stuff. So now the last color we're going to use is the green you just saw fling by. Green and all of these colors go really well together, and yellow and blue make green, so I just figured we might as well lean into that a little bit and add a little green to the mix. And I think these colors work together really, really nicely. And once you get the base coat on and you can see how they meld together, I have to say I'm pretty happy. Even with the blue, I ended up being pretty happy. And then something happens, and I'm gonna be quiet and let you experience it. Yeah, so that happened. And like I said, I didn't realize it for several minutes, which is why this is the only leaf you're gonna see me make. The other ones are made and they have their chrome on them. And you'll see a little bit more of the details of those nails, but you can see there's a leaf on that one already. The other one already has its leaf. So I really apologize. I'm pretty sure I know what happened. I had the cord plugged into my phone in a stupid way, and it got pulled on and it shifted the camera. So it was totally my mistake and my bad. But at that point, there was nothing I could do about it except redo the nails, and I just didn't think that was gonna happen. So I'm sorry. While I make this leaf, I just, I was watching something on TikTok right before, before I came back to restart this voiceover, because my grandson was crying and I didn't want you guys to hear him. Not that there's anything wrong with that, just that he was really being loud. He was super tired. But while I was watching this TikTok, one of the ladies that I watch came on and she said, and I've not confirmed it, but I read all the things that she put on the screen, so I don't have any reason to doubt what she said. But Dark Brandon, otherwise known as our president, went on ahead and is pardoning all nonviolent marijuana offenses. So people will not, and that's at the federal level. States, he can't do state level stuff. Now, as you can see, here's one of the leaves I made, and we're gonna add some greenery to it, but we're not gonna make it green. We're gonna also chrome it out, which I have a green chrome. I could have used that, but I didn't. That would have been a way to go. Okay, anyways, next time, right? Next time. And he is calling on the people he should be calling on to, I forget exactly what she said because I literally just watched it. I've not, memorized the information yet. But he is having the people that need to look at it, look at how it's scheduled, because right now we have it scheduled higher than fentanyl. Fentanyl kills someone every single day. So it clearly does not need to be scheduled that way. So if you are someone who benefits from cannabis in any way, this is good news, because this opens the way for federal legalization. And there are tons of people out there, candidly, myself included, who use this plant as medication. And I don't think without it, my life would be as good, because it helps me to regulate my mood and to keep myself from cycling so much with my bipolar. And it does help with that, but mostly it helps with my anxiety. So it's just one, like some people need to take a pill every day. Well, that doesn't work for me, but cannabis does, and it works for so many people for so many things. And even if it's recreational, I'm not judging you on that, because it is a fun recreational thing, the same way having a beer is. So, and it's way less dangerous. So this is such good news. As you can see, I'm making some more greenery here as we chat. I just wanted to bust in though with that information. If you have anyone in your life who has been affected by a federal marijuana conviction, their lives are about to get better, because that can hold you back from jobs that you want. People who are still influenced by the propaganda that was manufactured about cannabis are judging you, right? People who still think that it's okay to get drunk off your ass every night are still judging people who want to have a little toke. So it's just, this is going to make a big improvement in a lot of people's lives. So I'm very excited about it. Even if I wasn't a user of cannabis, I'm pretty sure I'd be super excited about it. So I think we're going to have to celebrate that on the channel very, very soon. I'm getting some ideas. I've already got an idea for Saturday and probably Tuesday too, so sometime next week. I also want to get some more information about it so I can bring it to you guys intelligently, instead of just, oh, I saw a TikTok, which that's what I'm bringing you right now. Oh, I saw a TikTok, which honestly, I get a lot of news from TikTok, and then I go research it and find out what's going on. And the people that I listen to are usually just bringing it to you straight from the news source. So, here's the thing about news sources, though. If you listen to people or organizations, we're doing this little chevron pattern, but not matching the nail, going the opposite direction. I just thought it looked really cute, right? And I've been seeing people do like black coming down from the top or coming up from the bottom, and I just wanted to represent that idea, but in my own way. So I did a little stripey thing, right? I'm just cleaning that up, but let me tell you, I think I needed to put base coat instead of the matte top coat, sorry, because it gets stuck. The chrome gets stuck on there as a little bitty bit, so it looks glittery a little bit, and I think base coat, it would have wiped off better. Anyway, the way that some of the newspapers, calling on you, New York Times, are reporting what's going on in Iran, they're talking about it like it's an economic thing, which there is economic problems there, and they may even contribute a little bit to the anger. But what started it is a feminist revolution, and they are trying so hard not to tell the truth about that. But TikTok exists. And my feed is full of stuff about Iran, and I'm so grateful that the actual people there are telling me what's going on. Because if I were just having the news sources of America tell me what was going on, I still would be on the people's side, because they deserve to have economic security the same way everyone else does. We don't even have that here. So if you think I'm going to judge some Iranians for wanting something that I want as well, you're wrong, New York Times. But to pretend it's not about women being sick and tired of being murdered for not wearing a scarf on their hair, no, enough with that, enough. And so that, you have to really vet your news sources too, and that's unfortunate. but it is true. You can't, it's really important to get what's going on from the people it's happening to, is all I'm saying, I guess. And I'm really fortunate and grateful that I live in a time, as do you, where we can get that information directly from the people. Like, how many times have the police said, oh, he was coming at us with a gun, and somebody went, no, here's video that shows he wasn't. So those lies are being exposed for what they are now, and I'm very grateful for that. So I'm just putting some details on these leaves, making them a little bit more pretty and maybe pop arty, and letting them pop off of that bright background. I really like this chrome leaf on top of the bright background situation. I've seen a few people do this, including Vo, but I wanted to do my own thing. He had some other elements going on that I didn't do, but I was inspired a little bit by a couple of his sets, but then several other people's as well. So I'm not giving credit to anyone because I was just inspired by fall nails and did my own thing. So but you can see reminiscence of what I'm doing here in a lot of places, or representations of what I'm doing here in a lot of other people's nails, because it's fall and that's what you do during fall, right? Oops, that got messed up. That'll get cleaned and then put away. Once you get top coat on the top, you need to put it in a little alcohol or something to clean that off so you don't ruin your look. You don't just want a gold blob, you want a gold gem, right? Speaking of gems, there are 2 people from the giveaway that have still not contacted me on that post, or anywhere for that matter. So please, if you entered the contest, go watch the short where I discuss the winners, and then comment there how you'd like me to contact you. Okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. We're going to do the exact same thing over here, and I just thought I'd show it all to you because you didn't get to see all the leaves. And I'm really sorry about that, you guys. But it's kind of funny, right? I'm not giving myself a hard time about it because, honestly, if you just think about it, that's a hilarious thing to happen, right? So, you know, when stuff like that happens, you just got to shake your head and roll your eyes and go, oh, well, what you gonna do? I pulled a Gigi, or whatever you want to say, right? Like pulled a Monica. If you watch Friends, that's a reference. If you don't watch Friends, then you're probably rolling your eyes because I just pulled a Monica. Anyway, now we're going to top coat these with the chrome, but honestly, I think they'd look real pretty matte, right? With just the black ones shiny. Let me know what you think about that below while you're down there. You know, my goal this month is 500 subscribers, and I mean this year, not this month. So by the end of the year, help me get that goal. This is the finished set. I'm in love with these. I think they came out cute. I'm real excited about what I'm going to bring you on Saturday, so be sure to subscribe, be sure to like it, ring the bell, do the stuff. Thank you so much. You rock out loud. We are going to see you next time. Mwah. Bye-bye.